What's going on, Schmoedown fans? Welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Schmoedown. I'm former Star Wars champion Andrew and Nicki Dimalanta.
And I'm Star Wars competitor Nicki Dimalanta.
I do that on TikTok all the time. Don't test me.
Whatever.
That's all my content is, just lip syncing.
Gotta keep them guessing.
Okay, keep them guessing.
I should, I should.
It won't be that way for long. I'm going to do other
I
stuff.
should have switched it up. Should have said something different. I forgot how you opened it, so I stumbled a little bit in the beginning. But
Peanut butter egg dirt.
what a reference. That was good. Was that Scrubs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it
So the
janitor?
janitor's like,
Yeah.
you're so predictable. No, I'm not. Stop doing that. Peanut butter egg dirt.
Idiots.
It's my favorite show for a reason. Anyways. Friday Night Titans.
Yeah. Friday Night Titans.
Yeah, it's getting
close, everybody.
real close.
It's getting real close, and I don't like it.
Yeah, we're going to have to fill our time with other stuff.
I mean, it's like, it's already the end of July. It's the last week of July. Does that hit anybody? Like, what? I don't understand how everything is moving so quickly. We're already well past the midpoint of the year. However, lately, I don't know why. I don't know what happened, what did it to me, but lately I've been getting just real excited for the holiday season. I feel like this happened last year too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like mid-July, it's like, oh, I can't wait for Halloween. Halloween comes first, people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but like just the whole thing, because just the feeling of the holiday season is just wonderful.
Yeah.
It gives me the warm fuzzies. I'm also.
Wait, you're just not a pumpkin spice latte girl.
Am I?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think you've ever been a pumpkin spice girl.
I've never had one.
I've
try
had one. I've tried one once. I'm like, I don't get
I'm
it.
not a huge pumpkin fan.
Me neither.
Although I think one time at work somebody brought like a pumpkin spice roll where it was like a roll with
cinnamon roll instead of
kind of like a cinnamon roll. Not exactly. I got to show you because I kind of want to make them. But like it's like a pumpkin whatever spice like roll, and it's got like it's like a spiral. It's not like a cinnamon roll, but it's like a spiral. I don't know if it has like an actual like real name, but I'm sure it does. And then it's like it's spiraled in with like a cream cheese type filling.
I think yeah.
And I think I've had that before, and I'm like, ooh, I would have that.
Yeah.
But
I just never been.
I'm not a
I
big
tried
pumpkin
it.
person.
I tried it once, and I was like, I mean,
I try it, but I'm also not a big hot drink person.
yeah.
But I'm sure they make them cold.
I got into cold brew as of late.
Cold brew daddy.
Yeah, I like hot weekends. I'll have hot coffee because it's just nothing says weekends like hot coffee to me.
I don't do hot drinks.
I've been cutting down on coffee. I'm only down to like 1 cup a day.
Yeah.
So I like our friends who are like, I need like 4 or 5 cups just to get me through the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Like that's how he talks. I need my black coffee.
that's not how that. Any of our friends
5 times a day. None of our friends sound
None
like
of our friends sound like that.
But he did say he drinks a lot of black coffee throughout the day. I'm like, do
A
you
lot
want to
of-
talk about it?
Yeah, a lot of coffee is one thing, but a lot of black coffee, it's like, you okay? Like,
Well, we could talk about it if you need to, kind of thing.
because there's 2 kind of coffee drinkers. Either you drink it black, or you're like the rest of us that say they're coffee drinkers, and we just
That's probably
Yeah.
fair. I don't consider myself to be a coffee drinker, but I do from time to time enjoy a good iced coffee.
yeah.
Because, oh boy,
Yeah, but it likes
that's
me.
yummy.
It likes me some cold brew now.
A frappe. I won't
Frappe.
get those. Are those the ones that are like blended, like kind of
think
icy?
so. Don't ask me. I'm not a coffee connoisseur.
I don't know
just
all the
need
words.
Coffee
Like
in the morning.
we had a discussion this weekend with our friends about like the words. Like you gotta know the words to go to Starbucks. Like you gotta know all the song lyrics. You gotta know what venti means. And I don't know if venti's the biggest one or the middle one.
Tall is-
Grande seems like it would be the biggest one.
There goes tall venti grande, I think,
It's so
because
stupid.
tall is the shortest one. Ironically,
That's so dumb.
it's just small, medium, large. That's why I go to Dunkin'. I don't go to Starbucks.
I feel like if I went to Starbucks, I'm like, I'll have a medium. I feel like they would just like punch me in the face and be
Yeah.
like, say the words or get out.
That's why I'm a Dunkin' guy. I don't go to Starbucks.
I don't know.
At me.
I'm
Don't
not
care.
going to either, but if I'm tagging along with you, it'd be like, I don't know, give me something cold and
Cold and
blended
sweet.
and sweet.
We usually go caramel lattes. Iced caramel lattes is usually what I get from
The sweeter the
Dunkin'.
better. Even
Yeah.
those are kind of like, that's a lot.
Yeah, even then it's like, oh,
Got a little bit of a coffee bite.
Not really.
I just don't feel like coffee does anything.
Nah.
Maybe I've never had the right coffee. We should get that coffee that's called Death Wish that everyone poops their pants about.
Oh, yeah. I think I've tried it once. Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't feel like it does anything.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm just really excited for like fall. I'm really excited for that. I'm excited for it to not be 95 degrees.
Jesus, it's like freaking 112. It's what we were just talking about earlier. It's like, yeah, it's 102 in here.
California?
No, Maryland.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the planet's on fire.
Let me take my 3-minute jet ride and just add to the problem. Am I right, ladies?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I can't wait for it to not be like 100 degrees outside. I like took my dog out in the backyard. I'm like, we were out there for no more than 2 or 3 minutes. I'm like,
Yeah.
I already got a sheen of sweat on me.
Yeah, it's either blazing hot or just freezing.
I don't know if I would say freezing.
Climate change isn't a thing, right?
No, not real.
It's not real.
But yeah, no, I can't wait for it to.
Yeah.
I just like to wear like cute little jackets.
Yeah,
my
that's the
leggings.
sucky thing about being in Florida. Like, there's so many like nerd jackets that I want. Like, I have a couple. I have a couple Captain Americas. I got the one I wear for Schmoedown.
Yeah.
It's like, I want more. I'm gonna like stylish nerd, but then it's like, wait, Andrew, you live in Florida. You're never gonna be able to wear these.
So dumb.
Yeah.
Except for maybe like a month out of the year.
Yeah, even that month you only get to wear for half the day, and then the next day it's like, hey, remember you live in Florida.
Remember, it's gonna be 98 degrees outside by 11 a.m.
Yeah.
But I feel, and it's been how many years, and I still am not sure exactly when it really gets cold. I feel like it changes every year.
Yeah.
Because I feel like normally my brain tells me, oh, usually October is probably when
yeah.
it's going to start to cool down. But then our best friends got married early October, 2000.
Sweating.
2012?
Yes. They got
11?
A year before us.
13? 12?
No,
one
no.
year before us.
1
They
year.
were 13.
Yeah.
2013 they got married. They got married very early, first week of October. We were thinking, ooh, October would be a
Nice.
beautiful. It was an outdoor
wedding.
wedding. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. I better bring a light jacket because I'm just gonna be wearing a dress. And then, oh boy, you should see the pictures.
All the boys just.
Oh
drenched.
my god, we were just sweat balls by the end of the day. Girls' mascara was running not from tears, sweat. And the dudes just like, you think of like pit stains. No, entire shirt was a
Yeah.
different color. Like, it was a really good day.
It's like,
but
did it rain?
sweating my balls off here, man. It's so hot. Like, no.
Florida.
Maybe, I feel like it's usually November, December.
Around, yeah.
I should pay attention this year.
Yeah, like late October is when it starts. To
And
get
even
cold.
then, it's kind of like,
Even then, it's like summer.
One day it's
it goes
60.
from summer to summer junior, and
Kinda.
then back. Then I think
Summer light.
Yes, spring is probably my favorite time of the year here in Florida because it's not like
yeah.
it's
can
not a
see
lot of rain, very nice outside.
Yeah, I hesitate
Okay.
to use the word winter here, but
Yeah, there was no winter in here, but we have summer, junior, and spring.
basically.
Yeah.
Basically. So yeah, can't wait. Tired of sweating. So,
Let's move right into Titans, baby.
Titans, we have 2 matches to talk about this week. Our opening scene. We have Kevin the Smasher Smets talking to Robert Parker, and Kevin's talking about like, it was reminiscent of the conversation that he had with Kalinowski before their
Yeah.
match, where they were just kind of like,
We're brothers, man.
hey man,
Let's do this.
let's just do it, you know. And he's telling Parker like they need to get on the same page. They haven't had time to talk, haven't been able to talk. And Parker's all like, no, no, because the second Smets return, he became yesterday's news. And he's like, I'm my own man, I'm my own player, and I'm not here to live in your shadow, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he was like, deuces. And so he just kind of walked away, not leaving on a very savory note between the two of them. So it's going to be a knockdown drag out is what it looks like we're
it's gonna
leading
be.
into.
Yeah, and we've been looking forward to Parker Smets for
Who hasn't
a
been?
while. Yeah.
Who, speaking of that, now that we actually do have a, what's it called?
Oh,
Schedule.
Schedule. Yeah.
I'm just going to bring that up here. Okay. But yeah, so Parker walked away. Yikes. Awkward. Our next scene, we have Adam Witt and Adam Collins. The two Adams Witt's talking about how Collins, ooh, you know so much. Ooh, wow, singles team. What do you know about IG, my dude?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And next thing you know, an FCL competitor by the name of Sean Wingblade, or I guess he's just Wingblade, walks by. What? Pure chance. Complete coincidence that he walks by. And Witt's...
he walks into a corner. It's like,
there was a door there, I think.
There was, but it's like...
Stairs or something.
Yeah.
And Witt's like, hey, how about you play this guy? Not in the FCL. He was in the FCL. In Intergeekdom. And he was hoping that, you play him, and then after you play him, you'll be nice and tired. And then when you and your little coast to coast decides to play the movement, you'll be nice and tired, and maybe it won't go your way. Did it. Got him. Even though I just laid out the entire plan for him. Clearly it's going to work.
Yeah.
So, heading into this match now, that's our undercard, baby. We have Collins, Adam, the Coyote. Ow! Collins versus, representing Swag.
Oh, that's right.
Versus Wingblade. That's it.
That's it.
Like Cher, Madonna, Prince, Wingblade.
Barbarian. Saul.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's nice. Way to bring it back.
Full
circle.
To the Schmoedown.
Kind of sad that Collins walked in by himself. No other swag people coming out with him. But, it's okay. Maybe people had stuff to do, whatever. Round 1. They both missed a question about Cyclops killing Sabretooth. Mm-hmm. And then they both missed something about Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
I haven't seen it yet. So.
Is that the one where he's like... sand in the wind or something?
No, that's the first one. A turd in the wind.
That's what...
Yeah.
Really? Like that was actually in the movie?
It's in the movie and in the comic book.
Well, I guess I can't.
Bite his arms and his legs and his heads off and just leave his torso rolling around like a turd in the wind.
That's so dumb. Like, I can't get mad at the movie if they're
quoting
the comic book. Whoever wrote that comic book. What are you, 12? I mean, turd's a funny word, but like, come on, man. Adam missed a question about Creature, the Harry Potter house elf. I was unaware that there was anything other than Dobby.
Yeah.
He likes socks. That's all I know.
That's the extent of our Harry Potter knowledge. Dobby likes socks.
Does Dobby talk?
Yeah.
Dobby wants a sock, please. I don't know.
Master has given Dobby a sock.
Yes, sir. Like another sock, another, please. It was
that and Horcruxes.
Horcruxes are what you use when you want to cast a spell.
Or something like that. I don't know.
I think
somebody explained it to us.
I'm not sure if Horcrux is like a physical thing or if it's like an idea.
I think it's a physical thing. I don't know.
Like, I put my Horcrux right here so that I can cast a spell.
No, don't ask me.
Like a Ouija board or something. Like, that's how I get prepared to do my business, I don't know. And I know we've talked about it, and I'm pretty sure we've looked it up.
Yeah.
It's gone. By the end of round 1, 7-8 in favor of Wingblade. Round 2, Collins spins away from the wild card. Fine. He gets Superman.
Ba, 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 da, ba.
Multiple choice, 3 times. Got them all. Oof. Oh, no. I just realized something about the overcard.
Oh, yeah.
We really needed to review some of those rounds. Oh, well. Multiple choice 3 times. Got them all. Wingblade goes. He spins wild. And it decides to take it. He wants to keep it spicy, Debut match. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
It's opponent's choice. Yikes. And he gets given fantasy sci-fi. Great choice. Basically mixed bag.
Yeah.
Right?
The categories are all over the movies are all over the place. Yeah. It's fantasy sci-fi, so might as well.
Multiple choice 4 times. Got 3. Missed 1. And that one was stolen. So now, by the end of round 2, it's 13-15 in favor of Collins. A little flip-flop in here. Mm-hmm. Round 3. 2-pointer for Wingblade. X-Men. What year saw the release of X-Men Origins Wolverine?
2008?
9.
I'm always a year off.
He got it. 2-pointer for Collins. Comic book movies. Who stars as the character Priest in the film Priest? Dryden Voss himself, Paul Bettany. Got it. 3-pointer for Wingblade. Scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Suicide Squad from 2016 was in parentheses. Mm. I meant to look this up because I think that this is what it sounded like. Stephen Price. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Meant to fact check. Didn't
do
but
your
he
homework.
Did miss it. So, sticking with Wingblade for his 5-pointers. Swashbuckling adventure and pulp. You will find the extinct language Kolhoma that has not been spoken in 3,000 years in what film?
Oh, this was a hell of a poll. Oh my God.
I think, what did he use? Like 2?
He used like 2 repeats, something like that.
And then next thing, and for all, it's always these situations that you're like, did he know it from the get-go and he just wanted to mull it over?
Yeah.
Or was he just buying time? Oh, there it is. I finally got
Probably.
it. You always wonder. You never know. In any case, it was Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
A movie that pretty much all Indiana Jones fans want to forget. So, yeah.
Although they want the replica skull because it looks cool.
Oh, yeah. Because they had that display at Celebration. It's like, I can rock a fedora.
And I like how all you guys were like, yeah, that movie sucked, but I really want that skull.
God, I hated that movie. But that crystal. Give me that crystal skull.
That's
it looks so cool.
Pretty sick.
It did. It looked really cool.
So. He got it. 3-pointer for Collins. Villains. In what film does a villain frame Batman for the murder of the Ice Princess Beauty Queen?
Batman Returns.
Ice Princess Beauty Queen sounds like something my 4-year-old would make up to say, that's what I am today. Like, Ice Princess?
I don't. I've only seen Return once, and it was like decades ago. So
it just Ice Princess Beauty Queen seriously sounds like a bunch of grade school age little girls like, I'm gonna be the Pink Ranger. Oh, I'm gonna be the Ice Princess Beauty Queen. It just sounds so dumb. Batman Returns. He did miss it. 5-pointer for Collins. Sticking with him. Mixed bag. Oof. In Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, what does Cho ask for while on the Hogwarts train from the trolley? Yikes.
Yeah, another Harry Potter question. Don't know it.
Funny sounding answer. Had to Google it myself to see what it was. A pumpkin pasty. I know. That's where all of our brains went. Like, all right, well, Halloween is coming up, like we just said. So maybe you're trying to get festive. I looked it up though. It's just I think it's a pastry without the R.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a British thing. Any Brits out there want to clue us in? He did miss it though. So with that, 17-20 in favor of Wingblade, pulling out a W for his debut match in the MTS and Inner Geekdom.
Yeah, what a way to make a statement when coming from the FCL.
Yeah.
Take it out. Granted, Collins' IG is in his wheelhouse.
Yeah.
But I think that this match, what I really got from it was like cross-divisional players, you got to give them all the respect because to be successful in teams and singles, we've talked about before. It's like
it's kind of same.
Not a huge stretch, but
same arena.
Yeah, but jumping into a specialty division like IG,
and
Star Wars, it's like it's a different way of studying movies. It's a different way to have to like retain information from a movie.
Yeah,
because like Collins is former champion for a reason, undefeated rookie season, very knowledgeable about film. It's just when you jump into a specialty division, the questions get significantly more, not difficult, just more focused. And I think that's what a lot of people jumping into a specialty division will struggle with. It's like, yeah, I've seen the movie, but it's like you really gotta know.
But I didn't lock onto that tiny little detail that you're asking me about now.
Yeah, because like the questions in singles and teams for that matter seem to be a little bit more, I hate to say surface level questions, like who played this, who directed that, what year.
Depends on what round you're in,
But mostly in the specialty division, I think we talked about this before, the questions are you'll find more plot-driven questions in IG and Star Wars because you have to, because you got to get deeper into the questions and just knowing the broad statements and the broad knowledge of movies isn't going to help you a whole lot with you have to watch the movies. You have to.
Yeah, because like this pumpkin pasty, I don't know how important that was to the story, how fleeting it was. Yeah. But it seems like the kind of thing that you have to watch that movie. To like again, not sure how prevalent it was, not sure how important it was to the story, but it's not the kind of thing that I don't know. I mean, maybe you could just go on the Wikipedia or something, the Harry Potteripedia, and figure it out. But like, because you don't want to like insult the singles and teams division by being like it's surface level, because it's not. It's not.
But the thing is,
it's just different.
It's different. We've talked about it before. Like, it's like it might be quote unquote more surface level questions, but it's like look how many movies you have to choose from.
Yeah, the pool is so expansive.
Yeah, it's like jumping from, say, like if Collins were to jump into Star Wars, it's far more doable because then your focus narrows, but you got to go deeper. If I was to jump into singles, the game's done before it starts.
I'd get 0 points.
Get 0 points. How am I supposed to compete against? Here are the movies.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Yeah, no.
I don't. It just like, oh, I thought Collins was supposed to be good. It's like, no. It's just it's different. It's a different way of looking and ingesting films when you jump into a specialty division.
It's a specialty division.
This is a pretty even match too.
Yeah.
Like it was a back and forth, and I don't know how difficult the questions were. I mean, the Harry Potter ones, I have no idea what's what.
There weren't any Star Wars questions.
Yeah.
So I don't really have a good barometer here. But yeah. I don't know. It's there's certain questions that you can just hear it, and even though you don't know the movie, maybe you can still be like, that does sound difficult. But
yeah,
I don't know. For all I don't know. But yeah, no. You can be incredibly successful in one division, jump into another division, not do so well, but it's also not any cause to take any kind of hit to your reputation.
Yeah,
it's not like, oh, Adam Collins really good. Wow, I can't believe he misses 3 in his 5. Yeah, it's not his normal division, and it's a specialty division.
Yeah.
Like you said, mad props for even dropping your little toesy into that pool.
Oh, yeah. So there's very few players that have jumped into a specialty division and had success in all 3. Or we haven't seen one person to be all successful in all 4 divisions, but we've seen several people, and they're legends of the game that have been successful in 3 divisions.
Right. The only thing about it is, like, it was fun to see Adam...
Yeah.
dive into IG. I'm not sure how long ago this match was filmed. I get the feeling that it might have been a little bit ago because, Wingblade was talking about like, oh, know, I don't consider myself to be the best, but I want to prove to myself that I can play with the best. And it's like, oh no. So that's the only thing about.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, knowing that some of these have been filmed a while ago before the announcement, and it's like, oh, because there's something said, Alice said about the teams match, and it's like, oh, teams still usher in the future of the Schmoedown. It's like, ooh.
But yeah, that's because it was a fun match. I feel like it was lighthearted, well matched. They did ping pong back and forth, between rounds. But it is just, it sucks that it's probably the first and last. If I had to imagine that it's probably gonna be the first and last match for Sean Wingblade, unfortunately. Probably Adam's first and last IG match. Yeah, probably.
We might see him in teams down the road because there is a to be announced teams match, so we might see him.
We might. I mean, they were Adam Witt was talking about coast to coast versus the movement, so maybe that's the to be determined
maybe that's what it is. But
I don't know. But yeah, forgetting the fact that it's just sad that it's like, oh, not gonna see him again. It was a fun match. Enjoyed myself. And all the respect in the world to Adam for.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's one of the bummers of end of the run. It's like I would. Ooh.
So popular,
both of us.
Group chat.
But it's a shame because I know Dan Murrell wanted to jump into IG and stuff because I wanted more of the more established players that were in singles to jump in because the only people that we've seen make success in IG and teams and singles, Mike Kalinowski, Chance Ellison, Rachel Cushing. Yeah. I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody.
Probably, because we usually do.
Yeah, Paul Yama was played in IG. Ethan Irwin's played in IG. Barbarian's played in team singles in IG. So it's like I want to see more people jump into that, and more possibly because Adam had alluded to, hey, maybe I'll jump into Star Wars. It's like, yeah,
come join us. The water's fine.
You don't go insane at all trying to study, say, the top of your game. No,
it doesn't dominate anything in your life ever.
No, it doesn't.
Not at all. Come join us. There's probably time still. That's the one thing that's, that there's still probably a plethora of questions that are going to be left over when Spectacular wraps up. What are we going to do with those? I doubt PJ's watching. I doubt PLD is watching. But what are we going to do with those questions?
I think PLD still watches.
Still, I don't think he ever did.
Yeah, he does. He's watched before.
I don't believe you. Prove it to me.
PLD.
Oh, man, okay. Test to see if PLD is watching. PLD, I will have you know that there is a line in Star Wars that I can never hear without thinking of you, my man, and laughing. And if you want to know what that line is, you're going to have to like message me and tell me that you listened to this. I'm not going to divulge it right now. You're going to have to prove it to me, man. But yeah, I don't know if they're listening to this show, but what are we going to do with all those questions? We should have like fun exhibition.
Exhibition.
I was going to say that didn't feel right at all. Exhibition matches. I'm telling you. Okay, so you know how that thing was like a trend for a hot minute where it was like, ask me anonymous questions on Twitter and here's my link and ask me an anonymous question. So I did that. And some wonderful person out there was like, oh, something about the Ben Bateman match where I was like, I should be drunk versus a 60-day Ben Bateman. I tagged that mother, and he never said anything back to me. I tagged Ben Bateman and PJ. PJ responded. He was like, I think we could work something out. Bateman never responded, by the way.
He's busy touring now.
So that's true. I'll give him a break, I guess. But offer still stands. I know Bateman's not watching this show, but that still stands. Like I said, after Spectacular is done and we're all going through trivia withdrawals, I know PJ's gonna have questions left over.
I know you want to like do that. Like, I'm up for like revealing notes and like secrets and study habits. I'm down for that. I just don't want to. When I'm done competing, I want to be done competing. You know, I don't want to think about trivia.
That's why I'm the one issuing the challenge, not you.
I don't want to think about trivia once I'm done. I want to have fun doing other things.
I don't have to worry about thinking because I'll be drunk. I think that's what I said in that. I don't know which episode it was, but like, it would be funny to clip it out and like tweet it.
It would.
But like, I think I said, you know, oh, Ben wants 60 days. Give me one bottle of wine. Give him 60 days.
I think it was on like an after.
See
like
what the hell happens.
I think it was like on a happy hour or something that you said that.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
But offer still stands. If anybody wants to see it, I would love to test out Ben's theory.
60 days.
60 days. Oh, give him 60 days. Give me 60 minutes. Like a power hour.
A power.
Wouldn't that be funny if we did like a stream or something?
60 on 60.
Could you imagine a stream? An hour-long stream first of me like basically doing a power hour.
I don't think like a very loose.
A loose power hour.
Yeah.
Loose power hour because those can go off the rails pretty quick.
Yeah.
A loose version of a power hour.
Yeah.
And then at the top of that hour, the next hour starts, bring in Ben Bateman. He's had his 60 days. And then we just tango. You know what I'm saying? If anybody else wants to see that.
60 on 60. We're tagging it.
Let a bitch know. Because I think it would be a lot of fun. So.
Anyways. So. Yeah,
Tag me.
Yeah, this was a fun, like you said, a fun IG match. Like I said, I would like to see more singles competitors go into specialty divisions because it's fun to see them get outside their comfort zone and you know, dip their toes into the water that is the specialty divisions.
I do wish there was more time for somebody to become that one competitor to get a win in all 4 divisions.
Yeah,
I think that ship might have sailed, but
you know, I mean, who's
closest people to doing it would be
Mike and Chance.
That's
all you have to do is just put them in a Star Wars match against each other.
Exactly, and you're guaranteed to have somebody have that title.
Make history before the Schmoedown ends.
Because everybody's trying to scramble to make history in the last couple of months of the Schmoedown, and you'd be a shoo-in. You know, you got a 50-50 shot at taking home that, you know, bit of pride, I guess.
Yeah.
So after that match, we had a little cutscene. Speaking of Mike Kalinowski, we have Mike Kalinowski talking to Lady Justice herself, Marisol McKee, and they're talking about how their team, Impact, was very unexpected. And just kind of talking about it and how, you know, it wasn't what we were going to think it was going to happen, but, you know, it might be great. Herpa derpa derp. And then next thing you know, old Ricky Rager walks in. What's up, Daddy? Rick the Rager Radis and Brother Lomas walk in. They start hurling insults left and right.
Yeah.
You know, right? Rager's like, oh, who's this washed up has-been? Looks like you lost a little weight in the shoulder region. Ha ha, because you lost the belt. Ha ha. So yeah, just insulting them left and right. And, you know, as they do. And they were like, listen, we're in town and we want to challenge you to a match, a team's match. And Lomas was like, yeah, Kalinowski and Marisol, they're a rookie team. They're probably not ready to face an established team like us. And Mike and Marisol were like, yeah, we'll take the match. So, heading into our overcard, we have a teams match. I think it's just Impact. I don't think it's Team Impact.
Yeah.
Impact. Representing corruption. I almost said consulting, and I tried to say consisting. Consisting of Mike, the Killer.
Yes.
Kalinowski.
Took you 4 years.
And Lady Justice Marisol McKee. And they're going up against the Reckoning.
Representing themselves.
I was going to say, I don't think they're representing a faction, just themselves, little rogue nation over here. Ricky Rager and Brother Lomas. Round 1. A lot of trash talking. A lot of big personalities in this match. I did like how Marisol at the beginning was like, they got a lot of opening statements going on over there, but the course not in session until the lady says so. Let's friggin' do this.
Dropping the hammer on them.
Baby girl.
The gavel?
Let them know.
Dropping the gavel? What's the thing?
Gavel?
Gavel?
Henry Gavel. I think that's what it's called. Where's that announcement that I was promised? Nobody actually made the promise. It was just an internet rumor that we all got very worked up over.
All the news Twitters kept circling around. Everybody got their
such
excitement up.
Easily spread rumor because we were all hoping for it.
Yeah. This should show Warner Brothers that, like, yeah, we want, just give, out of all the news that we got, like, phase 5 and 6 of Marvel over here, showing why they're the kings of the nerddom.
That's fine. Good for them. Make one DC announcement and make it be that he's coming back as Superman.
Yeah. Man
and not in a cameo, like a whole movie.
I can talk for hours about how, like, they can't have Man of Steel 2 because of Snyderverse. It's like, it doesn't. Have you seen the DC movie continuity right now?
And how much
none of it connects.
Reboots all over the place.
Yeah, none of it connects. Just give me a Man of Steel 2 and then bye. That's all I want. I don't care about any other movies. It doesn't have to connect to this movie or that movie. The DC universe right now is just like, Well, meanwhile, Marvel's like, yeah, we got multiverse, we got this, we got that. And it's like, we have plans for 5 years. Cool.
We're talking
just
phase
give me another
6.
Superman movie.
That's all we're asking
That's
for.
all I want.
He doesn't have to have a mustache. Let's do it right this time. Like, God. Damn.
Did you see the Wakanda Forever trailer?
No, but everyone's pooping over it.
It's good.
So I do need to watch it.
It looks real good. Black Panther wasn't my favorite MCU movie that year, but it's still a good movie. This looks real good.
No, I gotta watch it.
Wakanda Forever looks real good.
I saw the poster. And I saw how people were like, the mask kind of looks feminine.
There's a shot at the end of the trailer that's like, that's a woman in the suit.
Okay, was that shot Black Panther kind of like
hunched over,
waist down,
and
bending down kind of. I love how I saw a tweet that it was like, could it be Shuri? Could it be M'Baku? I'm like, that is not thick enough to be M'Baku. Are you kidding me?
You're throwing my own
back out. No, I was like, if you could look at that butt and think that was M'Baku, like, dude, go back and rewatch the first one because no. But anyways, I did like Marisol's intro. I thought it was very good. Quick thinker, that lady is. Round 1. Lomas missed a question. Okay, so yeah, disclaimer. I think in round 2, I might have missed something. Might have missed a note somewhere, somehow. I don't know. Give me a break. I don't know. I was going to go back and rewatch round 2, and then I just friggin' didn't. So if there's a little bit of
discrepancies,
inaccuracies, timestamp this moment right here because I didn't rewind it. Sue me. Round 1. Lomas missed a question about Shaft.
Shut your
mouth.
Yeah.
What was he say something bad?
No.
Okay.
It's Shaft. It's one bad mother. Shut your mouth.
I've never seen Sam Jackson.
Yeah.
Impact.
One of the Shafts. Yeah.
Impact almost challenged a question.
Yes.
There was an answer that was the Page Master, but he just wrote Page Master, and they were going to challenge it. They were thinking about it.
I was so
the
shocked.
Whole article.
I was shocked that they didn't challenge this because I think they had a case for it. I really think they did. Because
I can only assume they were thinking, what if we need it later on?
Yeah, but like I was like, why not? Because it's in the rulebook. Like there's the inclusion or omission of an article like can determine whether you're right or wrong. And if you don't write the and it's supposed to be there, you're technically wrong. And if you
you got to be spot on.
You have to be especially when it comes to the and you have to be spot on with that. And they made it very clear in the rule book, like, that's the rule. And I'm surprised that they didn't push it on. And you almost see the judges when Lomas turns his board around, it's like, what? It's this. And they're like, yeah, you're right. It's like, I almost assume it was a line judge call where it's like, yeah, might as well just give it to him. So I'm just surprised they didn't challenge it, because I think they had a case for it to be
probably
for him not to get the point.
I wonder if the rationale that went into it, because Shannon, of course, came in. They all three of them discussed it. I just wonder if it was kind of like a, what if we need it later? Is it petty? Blah blah.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was kind of the thought process.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, and they decided to just let it slide, let him have the point. So
they did not challenge. I don't know. I think Lomas might have missed another question.
He might have, but I don't know.
I don't have it if he did.
Because you looked at it like, that math doesn't add up.
I don't think my math's not mathin'. I don't know. Mike, Marisol, and Radis got perfect rounds, but only
3-1, Daddy-O.
Only Ricky Rager got it. So by the end of round 1, I have that it was 19-20 in favor of Impact. I don't know that math is right. Here we are, though. Round 2. The Reckoning goes first. They spin Richard Donner. Who's that? Want to Santa's reindeer? A director. I think we've had this discussion before.
We've had this discussion many times on the show.
Whoops. They go to multiple choice, as far as I know, one time. Missed it. It got stolen. Impact goes. They spin Spike Lee. I don't have any further notes, so I think they got a perfect round.
Other than Mike used to host a podcast of Spike Lee and me.
That was pretty funny that one of the questions that he was just like, yo, I didn't cover this in my podcast. I do like moments like that when they like purposefully say it into the mic.
Yeah.
Thought that was pretty good.
I don't know.
So yeah, I have that by the end of round 2, 27-31 in favor of Impact. Round 3, 2-pointer for The Reckoning. Steven Spielberg, Lomas takes it. What 2018 Spielberg film featuring Ty Sheridan opens with the Van Halen classic Jump? Ready Player One, good movie. I've seen that one.
Ooh, even better book. If you have not read Ready Player One, I know it's long. It's really good. It's one of the like longer books that I've read that I'm like, oh, well, listen to.
Oh, he got it. Ew. 3-pointer for The Reckoning. Radis is, of course, going to take it. Animated. Channing Tatum voices Migo, a young Yeti that comes across a human being?
Human. Just say human.
In what 2018 film featuring Zendaya and LeBron James? LeBron James.
I got shoe game.
got a basketball game tomorrow. I'm a point guard. I got shoe game. Smallfoot. Got it. 2-pointer for Impact. Streaming movies. Kalinowski takes it. Who plays the lead role of Daryl Ward, a human LAPD officer? Is this?
It's a
Okay.
It's
I was
fantasy.
like, why do we have to make that?
It's a sci-fi fantasy film.
Okay. Word. Working alongside Joel Edgerton's orc officer in the David Ayer film Bright. After
a repeat,
a good amount of thinking.
Yeah.
Will Smith, classic Mike Kalinowski.
Yeah.
He got it.
I think he actually did blank on this one because it's like, I know.
It seemed genuine.
It seemed genuine. I think he actually did like, is it Will Smith?
And our 5-pointer for The Reckoning. 2010s. Ed Helms stars as Tim Lippy, an Iowa man who reps his company at an annual insurance convention in what 2010s comedy? Cedar Rapids. They did miss it. So with that, 32-33 in favor of Impact, taking it home to Corruption.
Ooh.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, I mean, you're putting Mike Kalinowski, not any kind of shade against Radis and Lomas, but when you're putting Mike Kalinowski, Marisol McKee.
Former teams champion, former singles champion.
I mean, and they've both had how many defenses between the two of them?
Yeah.
Their respective belts. Good Lord. So, I mean, when you put people of that caliber together, yikes, to whoever they face.
Yeah.
Unless they're facing people that have the same accolades to their name.
Yeah.
So, it was a tough draw for Radis and Lomas, even though considering they were the ones that issued the challenge.
Yeah.
But, that's a tough draw. But this is pretty much what I would have anticipated.
Pretty much what everybody was anticipating, but like Radis, perfect round one. So that was
Yeah.
Not too shabby.
Absolutely. And then I think they missed one question around too.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah. No, it was definitely a fun match because personalities were just like, holy crap. And Mike was trying to do accents left and right.
And that's, again, I'm like, Mike, answer the question, man.
I love Mike Kalinowski, but there are some times that I'm like wow.
When they were spinning and they tried to settle on Spike, I was like, Mike, get back to the desk. Play the game.
I do like when you can tell that like Ellis is like, all right, let's go.
I remember when we were out there for my first studio match against Laura Kelly, and like that exhibition match that they played with the Who's in the Studio match.
Oh yeah.
And like who was Ellis and somebody else was on this. Like, people gotta get back to the families, Mike. Wrap it up.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. He seemed like he was getting legitimately annoyed.
Yeah,
like, someone's got families getting. It was
the last match taping that day, and everybody's like, "Come on, Mike, just answer the question."
Wasn't that the time that he like broke the wheel? Like he had to spin the wheel like a ton of times for some reason.
Something like that. Yeah, because it was a 5-way, and
I forget
he was last to go.
Spinning like a thing that had already been spun, or if like a slice fell off or something.
Well, he had this one gag where he pulled out James Bond from his jacket. It's like, oh, what do I want to get?
Yeah, I just remember. I feel like I remember that he spun the wheel.
Because it was a fatal 5-way. He was like the last to go, so there's like nothing on the wheel for him. So it's like, oh no, it's already been spun, Mike. Should we just fake it and like?
At that point, they should just give him a dart and let him throw it. Actually, that might have ended up the same way. Who knows? But yeah, it was a fun match. Much like we mentioned the last time, and I feel like this is how the conversation is going to go from here on out.
Yeah.
It just sucks that we might not see
this team again. Yeah.
Either team.
Yeah. But
then again, who knows? There is a to be determined teams match coming up where it's like a TBD versus a TBD or TBA. There's plenty of great teams this year to be choosing from, to be putting against each other in that match. And I don't know if that match leads into something like spectacular coming up on the horizon.
No, yeah, there's
number one contender matches or what have you. I don't know.
Yeah. Out of all the divisions, teams is the one that's just like.
Well, and also because Shazam's got the rubber match.
Yeah, it's like what do we do?
I'm not sure if that match leads into something else. I don't know, but
because like singles, there's a path. IG, we already have a title match upcoming. Mike has the rubber, so there seems to be an obvious happenings there. What's going to happen with that? Star Wars, we have an obvious title path that's been laid out for a long time, so we know teams just like, oh, we have all these great teams that we want to see again, but it's like, oh, well,
how do we get there?
The limited number of days and matches that we have with this division, it's like, what do we do with it?
It seems cut and dry, almost like you were just saying with IG.
Yeah. Just put King Arthur against Shazam again at Spectacular.
Because you were saying, well, Mike has the rubber, so does Shazam. But then we see this TBD match, and it's like, what's that about?
Yeah.
What's that about? So is that just going to be a match, or is that going to be a match with a purpose? You know?
Yeah.
Who knows? Time will tell. But I don't know if we're going to see Impact again. I would love to.
That's unfortunate because this was a pretty dangerous team.
This would be a team with.
This is a dangerous team.
Exactly. God, could you imagine I feel like the last couple of years there was always a division that was like spicy.
Yeah.
Like I feel like last year Star Wars, spicy, and I feel like this year teams.
Yeah.
Was
Going into this season with the mix up of the factions and the cut rosters and the people shifting here and there and these new teams being formed, it felt a lot like anarchy. It was so fresh and so like so
fresh and so clean.
Yes,
clean.
I can't wait to see these teams together. It's like but then obviously the announcement, we don't have time for that now. And also, like you said, last year, Star Wars. So much new blood, so much top tier new blood.
It was terrifying.
It was terrifying to compete in that division last year.
It still is.
Year before that, I felt IG was that division, and then the year before that, I think it was teams again. So it's like there's always that one division that just like kept bringing everybody back because like I want to see that because we have no idea what's going to happen with it.
Yeah,
and it's just unfortunate that this year teams felt like that again.
I know, it really did.
So,
but. Like we said, time will tell. I feel like the only match that's like, I feel like we know the trajectory is Star Wars.
Yeah.
Because we know that we had the 2 number 1 contender matches.
Yeah.
I think, know that the winners of those 2 matches would face each other. As far as the other 3 divisions, I don't really know if it's going to be that cut and dry.
Yeah.
And that does kind of add a little bit of fun build up. You never, and because I don't know that they're all that,
Mm-hmm.
laid out. Maybe they are. Maybe we're speculating, out of our butts here.
Yeah.
And it is just going to kind of be like, well, Shazam's got the rubber, Mike's got the rubber.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. But I think that's kind of fun to wonder, like, ooh, could there be a monkey wrench? Is there going to be a match spectacular that we're not expecting to see?
Yeah, and spectacular is usually 5 matches. What do we do? Because the 4 titles will go on the line.
And then like a match.
There's because last year it was the quote unquote GOAT match with Roca and Merle. So
not title match.
Yeah, and years before it was like the Commissioner Bowl and the Manager Bowl. So, and things like that. Like, so it's like, who knows? Maybe we have a number 1 contender match within
that would be crazy.
Whatever the division that's for, turn that into like a 3-way or something.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty spicy.
What I know it's not going to happen, but typically there's 5 matches. Mm-hmm. I wish that, since we know it's like the series finale.
Yeah.
Load it up. I wish we could have like 7, 8, 9, 10 matches. Give me a 6-hour-long spectacular.
Oh, yeah. Make it like 10 matches. Bring back retired players or something.
Could you
like
imagine?
That.
Yeah, I'm in town. Why not?
Yeah.
Not for a belt.
The Why Not Bowl.
Yes. Oh my god.
Give me like somebody that you like put like me and Alex against each other in a singles match.
Oh my god.
An Iron Man singles match. See how many the person that misses the most wins the match or something like that.
Or it's like whoever gets to double digits first.
Yeah. First person to 10 points.
If that happens. Yeah, no, I wish. Because that's what I'm saying. There's going to be so many questions left over. And for what? What are we going to do with them?
Yeah.
I don't contractually, I don't know if there's like a thing that you can't do anything with them, but like we should do something with them. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, fun match.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see more from Impact. I'd love to see more from The Reckoning because Lomas and Radis are hilarious. And they're ridiculous together. So I don't know if there's going to be room.
There was a point where Radis was like yelling at the crowd to give him applause, and like Mark Ellis was like, "That was loud."
They're hilarious.
Because they can hear everything, and when you yell into the microphones.
Yeah. And when Lomas gets on one of his rants, he did in the post-match interview, I wonder if everyone's kind of like,
the other guy's just like, I'm just gonna.
Because my dude can cut a promo. But yeah, fun match. I'd love to see Impact again.
Mm-hmm.
Time will tell. We'll see. I don't know.
Most likely.
It's hard to talk about it because there's not really much to speculate, or at least we don't know if there's anything to speculate right now.
Yeah.
So, but after that match, we did have a post-credits scene. We had Wingblade and Collins talking, and then Smets walks up, belt in hand. He's all like, "Hey, bros, great match.
Yeah.
Good
Fun
time."
match.
And Smets like, "Great job, good match." And I think Wingblade and or Collins was like, "Yeah, man, kind of inspired." Maybe I'm making that up. But they were, just talking about the match. Oh, what a good time. Fun time. Ha ha ha. And the next thing you know, Robert Parker walks in. Smets's got the belt on one arm. Parker's got Elvis on the other. And he walks in. I'm pretty sure he had some kind of zinger where he was like, that belt's going to be mine next week. Anyways, gotta go. And he runs off. And then a second later, Barbarian busts into the room screaming for Elvis.
Parker!
Yeah.
Parker!
That was great.
Yeah.
That was very fun. Again, with such a limited time left, it's like,
where does this go?
How are we going to resolve? Yeah, where does this go?
I would like to think that they would have this in mind with Spectacular coming up, because the storyline with Jen and Flaus. Where does that go?
One last tackle. Give us one last tackle. That's Spectacular,
I need somebody to rock bottom somebody through a table or something.
Oh man,
people's elbow somebody.
Have a cutscene where Andrew Guy is teaching Barbarian how to put somebody through a table. Wouldn't that be great? Yeah, because it is fun and very lighthearted, this whole Flaus Jen, this whole Barbarian Parker Elvis thing. So it's like, where is this going to go? How is this going to get resolved? So, but we do have Spectacular fast approaching because it is the end of July.
Yeah.
So, excited to see what the plans are and what we're still doing here with some of these, more lighthearted, less like plot-driven storylines.
Yeah.
So, time will tell. So, yeah. And then what we got coming up for this week, like I said, last week in July, it looks like we're going to have 3 matches to talk about, I think.
Yeah.
This Wednesday, we're getting a Star Wars match. And we are going to talk about it in its entirety.
Yes.
Because why the F not? We got Alex the Demon Damon coming back. Feels like it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've seen Alex.
Also, the same could be said about Marie Marvelous.
Yeah, I think so.
Marie Wilson. Haven't seen her in a
Making her
while either.
return.
So, Alex Damon versus Marie Wilson should be great. A Dragon Con showdown. And then Titans, it looks like I'm assuming there's going to be an undercard as per usual. And then the overcard is going to be that title match between Kevin Smith and Robert Parker. Ooh. So, I mean, it doesn't say anything about an undercard on the programming calendar, but I can only imagine that there's going to be
there'll be an undercard.
It's also the Titans format. I guess they're just announcing overcards.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Alex Marie, some kind of undercard, and then Smith Parker.
I'm really looking forward to that Star Wars match.
Yeah, me too.
That's going to be... Because, like, when, since, like I said, the brand new blood last year of Star Wars, like, this was one match like I really wanted to see. It's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, put the Dragon Con players against each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They've met each other before in the Dragon Con ring, but have not met each other in the Star Wars ring, right?
Yeah.
So.
And like Marie.
The movie trivia Schmoedown Star Wars ring.
Yeah, Marie was one of those where I was like, God, she could have. I really wanted to see her in a tournament this season. Like, unfortunately,
some other a-hole went into the tournament.
Yeah,
from her faction.
Yeah, for better for worse, thing it happened. That was like the curse of having two Star Wars players on your faction. Yeah. If one of them wasn't holding the belt at the time,
exactly.
You had to put somebody in over the other.
Yeah.
Or if somebody sat out voluntarily, then you put the other one in.
Yeah.
So
only select situations.
Yeah, very select situations where you didn't have to.
Everybody gets
choose.
to play somehow.
Yeah.
Kind of.
So, yeah, it's just unfortunate because like I wanted to see her in a tournament this year, and
I know
there
was a lot of people I want to see in tournaments across all divisions.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited to see the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think these last three. I don't know. I think the last three Star Wars matches are
kind of
they're
gonna be very spicy.
They're like a fun little addition to this last month of the schedule.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Alex Damon, Marie Wilson.
Yeah.
Fishburne, Gold Leader. That's
gonna be
awesome.
That's gonna be great.
So I cannot.
And then somebody named Demi versus Ace.
No. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. I'm excited for.
So I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. Star Wars competitor Nicki Dimalanta, where can they find you online?
Oh, Twitter. You can find me on Twitter at Dimmy, DIMMMYYY.
As for me, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Drew Dimalanta, DIMALANTA, and on TikTok at Rogue Leader Drew. Get me to 10,000. I'm so close to 10,000.
Ooh, road to 5 digits.
Yes, give me another 0 on that followers numbers. If you're listening to this on audio form, please follow the feed and rate us.
If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell icon in the lower right-hand corner, seeing we do things on the YouTube.
Which is, of course, Radcast and Going Rogue. Sorry about that. We've been busy.
And again, August is about to be real busy for us.
Yeah, so...
Again.
Yeah. Once we get past this string of busyness, we'll be jumping back on that. Of course, again, when we do... And this show, we'll be shifting focus to those show.
Exactly.
So.
Once August is over, I plan to just coast for the rest of the year. And not do anything except for little things here and there.
Yeah.
Lord. Like, I just want to do nothing, okay?
I did nothing. I want to do nothing.
It's great.
It's great.
It's the dream.
It's the dream. But thank you for joining us on this episode of Beyond the Schmoedown. We'll see you guys next time.